Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we declared a little war over here for one of these counties in the Alps from Swabia, just to sort of fill in a gap in our borders there. But in more interesting news, we had an attempt on our life, an assassination attempt by our vassal despot of Konya, this shifty looking character here. He tried to have us murdered in our bed when we were sleeping, so needless to say we are going to try and take his title away. We have fought one big battle with him already, which actually did not count for any war score. I'm assuming what happened was there was some other hostile army in there which took over his side of the battle, which means we didn't get any war score from it, but we did wipe out most of his troops, so the rest of this war should be pretty much a formality at this point. We are losing quite a lot of ticking war score because of not controlling any of their holdings, but we're about to finish a siege over here in Italy, which will wipe that out, and the rest of it should be pretty easy. So let's unpause and continue with this. Okay, France has created the Duchy of Normandy, and our vassal Despoina of Lusitania wants to marry relatives of mine together, my cousin and my daughter. I mean, they're probably distantly enough related that that's okay. I'll just allow it, I suppose. The chariot races. The green team lost the race after a nail-biting final lap. I forgot who we actually bet on. To the cheers of the crowd, the triumphant blue charioteer makes a victory lap. As he passes your seat, he flashes a gloating smile and gives you a little wave. I guess we lost. Unfortunately, your quick-thinking servants remove your wine cup before you can hurl it at him. We lose 25 prestige. Okay. Not going to hurt us too much in the prestige stakes, I think. So we will have cause to revoke his title once we win this war, and I think if ever there was a time to exercise our ability to blind and castrate prisoners, this is probably it. I'm actually not sure if we can do both. I think to castrate prisoners you end up releasing them, so maybe we won't be able to do both. Let's go fight this army from Swabia before they actually finish that siege. I don't know, possibly if we do things in the right order, we'll be able to revoke both his kingdom and his testicles. But we'll see. We are taking attrition in here, let's maybe not do that. We're only slightly over, it's fine. We were going to go fight this army, but he seems to have run into one of my vassals there. We'll see if we can catch him retreating. And we have a dangerous faction, which is the Independence faction. France is in here at 100 opinion. Let's see, who else have we got? The Duke of Lorraine and Carinthia, who also is fairly powerful. How much would you want as a gift out of interest? 400 is actually not bad, I think we'll give him that. See if that does it. My half-brother wants a fief of his own. We will decline and suggest a church career. The Despot of Sardinia wants to marry some relative, I think, of his, probably. His son. To my half-sister, sure. Sounds reasonable. Okay, let's see if we can catch that, though they're almost fully wiped out. And we do have another army here, we'll just use this army to chase that one as well. This guy can be the commander, and we have a son who needs to be educated. Let's see if our Duke of Lorraine left the faction yet. Guess he did, but it's still dangerous. Sardinia is not very powerful. I guess Italia Ananaria is probably fairly powerful. So let's see, we'll give him the son to educate, and no, not a gift, that seems like too much. give him a title, though. And let's hope he isn't already educating 2 people. He's not. So hopefully that's enough to get him to leave. If we're lucky. I'm making an effort to spend more time with my brother Theodosius lately. We have not always seen eye to eye, but as his liege, it is really important to foster loyalty and respect. Family first. Okay, another siege up there in Swabia. We did not manage to catch this army, and now they've installed themselves in the mountains. I think we'll just go attack them anyway. We have the numbers to make that a victory. Ooh. Big old civil war in France, okay. Over Crown Authority. Oh, and we have a new Duke of Lorraine already. I see. Maybe he left the faction because of that. And not because of what we did. One day at the market, a strange man comes up to you and offers to sell you what he swears is a finger of St. John the Baptist. You look at it carefully, and it does indeed seem to be a set of old human bones. Can we afford 10 gold on this most holy of relics? I think we can. We need another commander again. This Duke of Macedonia will do just fine. Alright, we caught this army. And some more of the armies from Konya are wandering around over there. We'll send this army across to hopefully catch them at some point. Alright, so we did win that battle, which I completely forgot to watch, but I think it was pretty much a foregone conclusion anyway. We'll just follow and fight them again. Let's disband these boats. I don't think we're going to need them. So they're actually going to have about 5,000 men versus our 6,000 here, but I think we're... Oh, never mind. There's a neutral army from Croatia that they are apparently hostile to. So that's okay. Guess we don't need to worry about it. Let's head back there and siege something else, I think. Let's just stop here. See where he retreats to. It's over in this direction. Granddaughter died. A sickly infant. Alright. That siege gets us to 44%. And I guess we'll just use this army to siege something else here, since I think we pretty much destroyed all of his armies at this point. He still has 8,000 somewhere, and I guess he's just raised probably most of that 8,000 right there. While discussing war plans with a courtier, they give you a useful idea. So we gain some levy bonuses, that kind of thing. Thanks to Petros here. That actually looks like a lot less than 7,000. So he probably has some other army somewhere else. But we'll probably just wait for him to gather these together before we try to fight it. The minor clan rising has gained more support in Aunis. We don't have a peasant revolt. Where was that? I wonder if this is just more troops that are going to be on the Despot of Konya's side. That is exactly what's happening, okay. I guess we'll just raise France's army here. Actually, that is the French Revolt. But 10,000 is more than enough to take on this. So, we'll be just fine anyway. We'll regain some morale before we actually try to attack them, of course. Okay, we took another siege over there. We're up to 67%. We're going to have 3 sieges pretty soon here, which may get us pretty close to 100. I've been corresponding regularly with my half-brother Maurikios, and always make sure to see him whenever I get the chance. It's a harsh world, and family must stick together. True enough. %78%. $87, and we'll see where this one gets us. 95, so maybe this battle over here will be worth the last 5 that we need. As I prepare to mount my horse, I notice it is staring at me, or at least I think it is staring at me. Something about it, those eyes boring into me. Those eyes, those dark, black, cold, empty eyes staring into me. Right, moving along. So we lose 5 prestige, and we have a 4% chance of becoming paranoid and a 2% chance of becoming a lunatic because of this creepy horse. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I guess we escaped either outcome there. When I introduced my friend to Theodosius, I had high hopes. I hope they would become fast friends so we could spend time together, the 3 of us. And I guess they had a great time together. We're 3.6%, so not quite enough. And are we capped at 99? We are not, so we should get enough from this follow-up battle here. Or let's hope so. And our despot of Italia Ananaria is creating titles, okay. And that does give us 100. We can disband this. And we can enforce demands. So he will be imprisoned, so let's see what we can do with him. We can disband all these as well. We'll just keep these around. We shouldn't need any more than that for this little war. So he's no longer a guardian of our daughter. That's fine. So let's see, we can revoke his title, presumably. Does this result in him being released? I don't think so. So we can revoke this and then castrate him? Okay, well, we'll get this done. So he's back to being just a duke. And we will also castrate him. He'll be castrated and released from prison. His opinion goes down by -100. We may gain the trait Cruel, and we'll lose 50 piety, but otherwise it's not considered tyrannical, apparently. Alright, let's do it. I like seeing other people cry. I've gained the Cruel trait. Not the Truel trait. But that's okay. Your prisoner has been castrated and released. His screams could be heard all the way to your chambers. He had it coming. He definitely did. So now we need to re-grant that kingdom title. I guess to somebody within the de jure area that is not the Duke here. Let's see. This guy's old and wounded. He does have an heir lined up, though. I'd rather choose the most powerful person in here, probably. This guy has 14k and is younger and is actually a pretty good character, at least militarily anyway. So we'll give him the kingdom title. And any lower titles we have, which should be none, but apparently it increases our opinion anyway, or his opinion. Alright then. Our Chancellor has improved this guy's opinion, that's fine. And we need to get our daughter educated by somebody else. I guess we'll give her to Lorraine. Okay. So with that taken care of, we just have the war against Swabia going on, and our new despot of Konya wants to marry his heir to my half-brother. Okay, I'll accept. And we have a dangerous faction again. Once again, the independence faction. Yeah, Lorraine is in there. Jerusalem. Let's see then. We'll see if we can send him a gift. 670 is kind of steep. See if we can get Jerusalem out instead. 800 is even worse. But I guess we should bribe one of them. And Jerusalem is more powerful. So fine, we'll spare the 800 gold this one time. Alright, our Despot of East is subjugating another of our vassals, which is actually fine. Reduce the number of vassals that we have. Okay, we had a niece born. It's fine, and we have a Breton Liberation Revolt. Which I believe we did give Brittany to France, so France ordinarily would take care of that, but I guess they have their whole civil war going on right now, so they might be a little busy. I guess we can just raise French levies here and I suppose disband some of these so that we're below the supply limit. Alright, well if they're splitting up, that's fine by me. It makes things a little easier. Win another siege over there, that's fine. I've noticed that Kalinikos and Maurikios are not on the best of terms. Okay. We'll have some quality family time together. And now they like each other better. How nice. Right, so we cut that army by itself, and the other army is not reinforcing, so we'll be able to fight them separately, which will make this much easier. Not that it was probably going to be a problem anyway. So, let's see, did we get Jerusalem out of here? We did, but it's still in the dangerous range. He wants 600 gold, but it does improve his opinion by a lot. I guess we'll give him 600 gold. Some of these people might not rejoin the faction afterwards. We'll get him all the way up to 80 to try to make sure that he leaves. Oh, we have chariot races again. 8 charioteers from the traditional blue and green teams will be competing for glory on the track. Let's support the greens, why not? The green team lost after a nail-biting final lap to the cheers of the crowd. The triumphant blue charioteer makes a victory lap. As he passes your seat, he flashes a gloating smile and gives you a little wave. Fortunately, your quick-thinking servants remove your wine cup before you can hurl it at him, so we lose 25 prestige again. That's okay, though. And we're up to 100 against the revolt, so we can just go ahead and end this. You are definitely getting executed. Okay, we should probably move our Chancellor somewhere else, so that he can actually help out with this faction. Castile is in there, and Lorraine. I think Lorraine is probably more powerful than Castile. Let's see, he's got 31k versus Castile's 50k, so nope, I was wrong. In that case, we'll send our Chancellor to Castile. Oh, this is actually down below the dangerous threshold, but the Crown Authority faction is up above 70. I don't think I'll worry about this too much. Okay, we got another siege there. I think we're just going to have to siege down all of these counties completely. Both of these counties. Uh-oh, I don't feel too well. Something's wrong with me. I'm burning up with a fever. My nose is running and my head feels as if someone is banging something hard against it. So we have become ill, though we don't have any other health traits. We recovered from the wound we sustained in the assassination attempt, so hopefully we'll be okay here. We're still relatively young and we have health from our family focus. So hopefully we won't die of our illness, but we are just about out of time for this episode, so we'll leave it here for now. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.